Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in
Hello everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi, good vibes. Welcome. Hi, Andrea. Hello. Hi, Cat Goddess. Hello everyone. Welcome. Hi, Hot Sun. Hi, Denise. Welcome. Hi, Danny. Hi, Chrissy. Hello everyone. Hi, Caramel. How's it going? Hi, Soph. Hello everyone, welcome. Hi, Meditation. Hello, Rain. Welcome. Hello, everyone. Hi, little star seed angel. Hello, welcome. Hi, Starfall. Hi, Kaylee. Hi, Koala. Hi, Jennifer and Jay. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hi, Chris. Hi, Fairy Tale. Welcome. How's everyone doing? Tonight there's no theme, just ask any question you want like always. If you're new here, welcome. To join the list, it is !join with no spaces in between followed by your question. That's how you add yourself to the list. Nightbot's not a real person, it's a program that allows you to add yourself to the list and provides entertainment in the chat while you wait for your reading. If you're on the free list, I do your reading if you're here or not. So if you have to leave and come back, you can write !timestamps to see if your reading's been done, or !position to see where you are on the list. If you get put into the lounge is like a wait list to get put onto the free list. So Nightbot chooses people at a random to be put from the lounge list onto the free list. I try to do as many readings as I can, but I'm only here for 2 hours. Hi, Nacho! How's it going? I have a legal disclaimer in my description if you want to check that out. I also do private readings if that is something you're interested in. There is links for that in the description of the live. And I'm not normally on Fridays, but I've been trying to do some Friday lives. My Friday lives, I do free readings for each zodiac sign. But if anyone wants a donation reading, I am open for that on Fridays. Tomorrow it will be around 12:30 noon. If you're interested in that, I'm gonna try to be on more often, but it's a work in progress. So I'll switch the screen so we can get started. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone, as well. It's exciting on Saturday. I'm not. Moonbeam does all the financial part of things. I just read cards, so you'd have to check out the link or ask Moonbeam. Oh man, I'd be lost without him. I'm just here to look pretty and read the cards. I Oh my gosh, I have so much trouble saying names. I'm so sorry. Is it Nilism? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Now, why he ignores my comments? I just want to call you N. I'm sorry. I don't want to say your name wrong. Excuse me. Is there any spirit guides, answers, names, or fae that want to give N a message? Why is N ignoring their comments? Why is N ignoring their comments? How does he feel towards Anne's latest reaching to him? How does he feel towards the latest reaching to him from Anne? Latest, and what's his intentions? What are his intentions? What are his intentions? So you have the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups in the dark. So I feel he's ignoring your comments. I'm not quite sure what platform you're using for that, but I feel he wants to be professional and wants, I don't know if you're commenting on his business page or what's going on with that, but I feel the sense of him wanting to be professional, wanting to be responsible, wanting to do the right thing. I also feel like he's a little fearful, doesn't want to give you the wrong impression or the wrong idea by responding, it seems. How he feels towards your latest reaching is the Ace of Swords. So I feel like he does see them, does acknowledge them. And I feel like he doesn't have any negative feelings about it at all, but he's thinking long term, and I feel like, he's trying to be professional, doesn't want to, I feel like doesn't want to lead you on or lead you in any direction. The latest and his intentions. I feel his intentions is not to do anything because the Chariot's in the dark. And the Seven of Pentacles is also in the dark, so he's not going to nurture it. He's not going to feed into you approaching him right now. That's not something he's going to do right now. That's what I got. Seems like he's trying to build something for his future with the King of Pentacles here and the Three of Wands. That's what I got. Hi, Noor. Hi, Kyoko. Hello. Ooh, I'm losing all my cards here. Jennifer, thank you so much for your donation. Dion's feelings after hanging out. What are Dion's feelings after hanging out? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How are Dion's feelings towards Jennifer after hanging out? Oh man, I feel like, wants to take action, slow and steady is the way that he's going. He's not rushing into anything, but I feel like he feels very secure, very sensual in his energy. I feel like there's been some quick, unexpected changes in his energy with the Eight of Wands here. I feel that fiery passion, that romance, that connection there, even though they're still a little bit guarded, a little bit protective still. I feel like there's still some things that they're a little stubborn on. Um, but I feel like with the Seven of Wands, they're starting to let some of their guards down though, so that's a bonus. I feel like they feel connected towards you. Like I feel like they do see like similar views and ideas from the two of you, or like similar traditions and what the two of you do together, or in general. What is the love energy of Dion towards Jennifer? What's the love energy? Friendship. The friendship is in the dark. So I feel like there's an energy of um yeah, it says his connection is based on friendship. It may never develop into romance, but it could always change, right? I feel like that's never forever. It may not, but it does say it won't. So there's still hope. I feel like there is some romance, there is some sparks there. They're just not like rushing into anything too quickly, right? The Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving. I feel like overall the hangout was really good, is what I was saying, if you didn't get that. I feel like they're hanging out with you was really positive on their part. Made them let go of some of their guards. Anthony, thank you so much for your donation. This is a sensitive question. What do you feel about my stepmother, Rihanna? She is a Libra, but no longer with us. Is she okay? Let's see for Anthony. Is there a spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Anthony a message about his stepmother? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Anthony a message about his stepmother who's no longer with them? Ooh, I feel like the stepmother's going through a hard time. I don't know if she's passed or if she's just not with you somewhere else. Um, the cards, the spirits are kind of saying with the Knight of Wands in the dark that she may have had some problems with her temper or her emotions a little bit, and had a lot of hard time struggling with commitments and keeping up with the commitments and the responsibilities and that sort of thing. And I feel like that's still something that she's struggling with now. There is the hangman, so I feel like she's tried to change her ways, tried to see things from others' points of view. She's dyslexic. I wasn't sure, but I feel like she was trying to see things from different perspectives. From the lovers in the dark, I feel like whatever happened between her and her life before she passed, I feel like she had a lot of struggles. Um I feel like none of it was your fault. It was just her own thing that she was dealing with. Seemed to be really hard. Yeah. The hair font is in the dark too. Let's see, what does all this mean? What does the stepmother want Anthony to know right now? What does Anthony's stepmother want him to know right now? I feel like she wants you to acknowledge she passed. She suffered very much. Yeah, okay. She was having a really hard time. I could feel that. Wasn't quite sure what the hard times was, but I feel like now she's like, that she's passed on, she feels better. Like she's at a better place. No more pain and no more suffering, no more anything anymore. Um, and I feel like with the hair font in the dark, she doesn't want you to worry or stress about her. Or, I feel like whatever happened, she's made peace with it. She may not be 100% at peace with it, but she wants you to not feel bad about her or anything, and break kind of that, not forget about her, but like not worry and that sort of thing. That's what I got. Oh man, I feel like this is a very bad reading, but I feel like there's not a lot of energy around her. You know, like I feel like this is the best that came out because I'm not really feeling her around me like I normally would. So I feel like she has probably moved on. After her suffering, I feel like she's probably, maybe she has had a rebirth and has been born again to another family as, a baby. Um, because yeah, I feel like she's gone. She's in a better place. No pain, no more suffering. She's starting over. But that is what I got. DC. Will I get clarification? Sorry, can I give clarification on a recent guidance I received regarding potential meeting a certain person in the near future? What to expect for DC? Let's see for DC. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, image, or fae that want to come and give DC a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, image, or fae? What can DC expect regarding What can DC expect regarding a potential meeting a certain person in the near future? What can DC expect from meeting a certain person in the near future? There's the Ace of Pentacles and the Light, so I feel like it's acknowledging you meeting this new person. This certain new person. I don't know if it's a new person, but I feel like there's a new energy from this a certain person. Yeah, because I feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, it may be like a slow meeting, but I feel like it may manifest. I feel like there'll be some small talk, some good communication going on there. It's a matter of you taking a leap of faith with this person, giving them the chance to connect and meet up and see what's going on there. The Queen of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like this person may be a little bit insecure with themselves a little bit. Um I feel like they may be a little bit personal, not really wanting. Do you know this person? Okay, so it is a new person. I was thinking it was a new person, but I wasn't sure. Does DC know this person? Does DC know this person? I feel like it may be a new person just because of the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool being a new beginnings. The Devil is a no. You don't know the person. But I feel like this person is going to be like a really close connection. So I don't know if this is like a relationship or like because I feel the two of you will be really close together. It may take some time to develop over time, but I feel like you'll be very close, if that makes any sense. You have the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like they may be like private, not overly expressing themselves all that much, not someone who likes to get a lot of attention. So I feel like they may be someone who's very private, is what I'm trying to say. But I feel like there's going to be a good balance between the two of you with the Six of Pentacles here. Why did the Devil come out? The Queen of Pentacles is in the light. Okay. I feel like the Devil came out just to clarify for sure that was a no. Um, I feel like you will. I feel like you'll help them feel more comfortable and less insecure of themselves. Because when you first meet them, they're going to be the Queen of Pentacles in the dark. But after you connect and build a bond together, she will become, I feel like it's a female. I don't know. It may not be, but they will be more open and less reserved in their energy. The Seven of Cups, I feel like you may feel like you have options. You can either take them or leave them, depending how you're feeling about it. But I feel like it's worth working things out with them. It seems to be something that it would be good for both of your energy. I feel like you'll both learn from each other with this give and take energy with the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you can both learn a lot from each other and help each other out. Um, but I feel like it may lead into a deeper connection, like a relationship of some sorts. But yeah, I feel like if it's not like a romantic relationship, it's just the two of you really bonding to learn something from each other to move on. Is this more of a business relationship? Is this more of a business relationship? No, no, I feel like it's a relationship. I feel like it could be romance or if it's just a really good friend. I don't know. But I feel like you're gonna both learn a lot from each other. I feel like it's soon because I don't really do readings far from now. So I feel like if it's coming out as this strong of a connection, you'll meet them really soon. Yeah. You're welcome. Anthony, thank you so much for your donation again. I have Venus and Sun in my 10th house. I know for sure I have musical talent and sharp ears. What do you think about my future? Let's see for Anthony. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come with Anthony's message? What does Anthony need to know about their future? What does Anthony need to know about their future? You have the Justice. So I feel like your future holds potential, especially with playing out fairly. I feel like there's a good balance in your future with you. You have the Hierophant, so I feel like you're gonna have good connections with your spirituality and seeing how you're gonna develop that further moving forward. I feel like there may be some heartbreaks, but I feel like with the Hierophant, um, it kind of brings out that Taurus energy in you, right? Being traditional, being responsible and practical in your energy. And I feel like that is something to focus on, especially to carry out your balance. Um, but I feel like for some careers, you may have some heartbreaks with that. I don't know if it's just a matter of trying to put yourself into something that you feel like you might be good at, but then doesn't work out well for you. Because you have the Three of Pentacles in the dark too. So I don't know if it's a matter of collaborating with other people that's going to be the struggle, or finding the right people who, you know, accept you and work well with you, kind of thing, may be a challenge. You have the Ace of Cups in the dark too, so finding something that you truly love and gives you that sense of fulfillment is also going to be a struggle. What does Anthony need to know about their future career? Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. So trying to decide which one is best for you. Yeah, the Page of Cups. So it's kind of like getting some good advice about your career, about your potential, and where you should lean towards. Will Anthony get a career in music or sound? Will Anthony be getting a career within music or sound? The Five of Wands says no. The King of Wands is in the dark too. So it's kind of like thinking of the bigger picture of things. I'm not quite sure what that means for you, but that is what I got. A future in sound music doesn't seem to be promising right now. I feel like it's something that you would do better with working alone, especially being a Taurus. um Sun sign sometimes it's a struggle, but you also have a Leo rising. So I feel like if you lean towards your Leo rising a little bit more than your Venus signs, then you may be able to be more productive in the workplace with working with others and putting yourself out there, especially in like the music or the sound industry, focusing on technology and that sort of thing. That's what I got. Venus signs tend to like home businesses, working for themselves. Caramel! Why DL thinking of caramel? Why is DL thinking of caramel? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae? Why is... Thank you. Why is DL thinking of caramel? When will DL contact Caramel? I don't really do timing, as you know, Caramel, but we'll see. Will DL contact Caramel? And why? It's a possibility. I feel like Temperance is in the lights, so I feel like there's a good balance going on with DL's energy. I feel like they're being taking care of business kind of thing, having a good balance, a good flow to their energy and that sort of thing. For the Nine of Wands in the dark, I feel like they're kind of defensive right now and not really wanting or not really thinking about you all that much. You know? I don't know. And this could be just the current energy right now, but they're not really thinking about you. They're kind of setting their boundaries right now from you, it seems. When they will contact you, I don't really do timing, but with the Queen of Pentacles, it does suggest before spring. But you also have the Five of Wands, so I'd say they'd contact you by the end of winter, beginning of summer, perhaps. And why? I feel like it's just if the wheel, like the cycle of life, just turns in their favor. I feel like if it turns a certain way, they will contact you and connect with you and see what's going on and see if you want to meet up. But in the current energy, they don't have any plans on doing so, but it could possibly change depending how the cycles for them are flowing. And, you know, if they let go of some of their guards here. But that is what I got. Hi, Tammy. For Tammy, I am requesting time extension from HTR using a doctor's note. What else do I have to do to get the time extension? Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Tammy need to do to get an extension? What's the energy around Tammy getting extension from their work? I'm guessing this is for work. What does this team need to do to get an extension from work? Now I'm trying to self in the dark. Oh my gosh, they're all in the dark. So there's some negative energy around here. I feel like there's going to be an imbalance between you and work. So I don't know if it's a matter of them saying, okay, you can have the time off, but then not guaranteeing your position when you return. I don't know if that's a possibility, just because of the imbalance energy and then the 5 of Cups. You know, having that sense of disappointment, having regrets after. There is the Empress in the dark as well. HRT not work. Okay, so I thought that the HTRTR, not quite sure what that is. I thought it was work. Let's see, we'll try this again. For Tammy is requesting an extension from HTR using a doctor's note. What else does Tammy need to know about getting the time extension? What does Tammy need to know about getting the time extension from HTR? You have the 9 of Cups in the dark. So I feel like it may bring up some sort of issues. I'm not quite sure what the issues would be. I just feel like there's this energy of empty fulfillment kind of thing. You're not feeling satisfied with whatever feedback you get from that. You have the 4 of Swords. So the 4 of Swords is saying that you do need an extension, like you do need a rest from the HTR, sorry. I feel like you may have options. I'm not quite sure what the options are. Maybe someone will communicate what these options are for you. You know, I can't speak on behalf of any professionals or anything. Just reading the cards here, so you know the 7 of Cups is a matter of having options, maybe too many options that you'll have to decide on. But there may be some positive energies with that, with the 10 of Swords being in the dark, right? I feel like I know something will pull together for you. There will be some quick, fast-paced changes or answers, whatever that is for you. For the Death card, something will end. I'm not quite sure what that is, but that is what I got. Okay, gotcha. What would the options be? What things you can juggle around? How much patience, how much strength you have to continue with what you're doing. You know, it's kind of like just what you're going to be faced with at that time. You know? So it's kind of hard to know what those decisions or choices would be without, you know, knowing what it is, right? So I feel like it's just a matter of you doing what you got to do and seeing what happens and, you know, getting legal advice for your situation for people who know what this is for you and, you know, get that clarity you need to see what could possibly end with this. But that's what I got. Your heart. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Pure Heart a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give pure heart a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give pure heart messages? Pure heart needs to know in general. Ooh, you have the strength card in the light. So that is good, right? Good strength, good heart energy going on there, trusting your inner self, your inner wisdom. I feel like whatever's going on, you're kind of like feeling like in limbo. Like, should I go? Should I stay? What do I do? Not quite sure what that is about for you. You have the Six of Swords in the dark. So I feel like that usually this is kind of a good energy, right? It's being able to escape the BS and moving forward and kind of figuring out what things you can leave behind and what things, you know, you want to take with you kind of thing. So in the dark it's kind of like you're still kind of stuck. You're not really moving forward at all. You're just kind of dealing with the situation as it is. But you also have the Eight of Cups. So I don't know if it's a matter of like you can't really leave or change your current situation, but you still want to kind of move forward. But it's kind of like what are you going to let go of to move forward? Seems to be something that you're being faced with right now or in the near future. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. So I feel that sense of like kind of like being done with all of the old, BS kind of energy and just wanting to rise above and move forward. And I feel like that is a really good energy with you. I feel like there's a force that's trying to give you the strength to move on. And whatever this is, seems to be the best idea is to abandon it and then keep going, right? Because I feel there's going to be some quick, fast paced changes in a positive light. So keep focused on what keeps you moving as long as you're focused on the positives and not being focused on the negatives. So, where your energy goes, where your focus flows, no, where your focus goes, your energy flows, right? So if your focus is on the negative, your energy is going to go towards negative instead of positive. But let's see what else does Pure Heart need to know about this energy. What else does Pure Heart need to know about this energy? Yeah, this Seven of Cups, you're going to have options, maybe too many options, but I feel like whatever it is a matter of deciding what choice you make is making one that you can stick with, one that makes you feel, good or empowered or whatever that is for you, and that you are being realistic with your goals and not just wishful thinking for a better result than what you're currently seeing. You have the Three of Pentacles, so I feel like you will get some good collaboration, good help from someone or something. I feel like will come through for you because I feel like you are on the right track. I feel like there is potential here. It's just a matter of looking for those opportunities where they may be. The Queen of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like it's a matter of getting yourself grounded, figuring out what responsibilities that are really important for you to manage right now, and which responsibilities that you can give to someone else or you don't need to really carry with you. But that is what I got. Hello, I said before I have two life partners. What does my higher self have to say about this? Let's see for hello. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Or hello's higher self? What does hello's higher self want hello to know about the potential two life partners? So you have the Emperor here. So I feel like your higher self says that you are in charge of yourself, your destination, and what's going to come out of these two life partners. I feel like your higher self wants you to take some serious consideration of what your future view is. Like, how do you see your future self now? Is kind of what your higher self sees as well, kind of thing, right? Because you're both the same person. So I just feel the sense of you're on the right track, looking ahead, being optimistic, contemplating what your future looks like for you. You have the world, so I feel like you're completing everything you need to be completing moving forward to make the best choices. I do feel like your higher self is a little mindful of someone who may be like the King of Swords in the dark energy, so being mindful of attracting someone who may be, kind of like manipulative or gaslighting kind of energy, or, someone who may try to overuse their authority in whatever way, kind of thing. Because I feel like your higher self thinks that you may not be happy as this much. I don't know if your higher self resonates your energy with a Queen of Pentacles, someone who's very organized and responsible and self sufficient, and not really wanting someone who is more cold and less emotional. Yeah, that is what I got with that. Rain. What does Ron think of rain? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Ron think of rain? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Ron think of rain? For the King of Wands and the light, I feel like there's this energy of they think that they are very passionate about you, very romantic about you. Right? I'm not quite sure what kind of relationship this is, but it is King of Wands. The King of Wands is very passionate. It has that hot, fiery charm to them, right? I feel like they think that the two of you get along very well. I feel like there hasn't really been any movement between the two of you in a while. Not quite sure if there's been movement, but your chariot's in a pause, right? It's in the dark, so it's at a pause. I feel like there hasn't been a lot of communication about feelings and emotions. But I feel like it's something that Ron may think about what their feelings and emotions are towards you. And the moon is in the dark, so I feel like Ron still thinks that you're still a little bit of a mystery, that they haven't quite figured you out completely yet. But I feel like they're willing to figure you out a little bit more, get to know you a little bit more. If that is something you're open to, let's just clarify. Why is the moon in the dark here? Why is the moon in the dark? Oh, you want to meet up with him. Okay, yeah. I feel like things are at a pause, right? I feel like Ron does want to meet up with you, does see you as the Queen of Cups, someone who's emotionally balanced and nurturing and caring, compassionate. And I feel like they do like that about you. Yeah, they would like to know more about you. Just think that you're a mystery to be solved. But that could be fun. That could be, I don't know. It seems like they have good intentions. It seems like they are anxious to get to know you. But that is what I got. Now, if you never met this person in person, maybe take someone with you. Like, don't meet someone that you don't know alone, right? If you never met this person in person, take someone with you to meet them. And be safe. Lucky. Who is coming towards Lucky in love? Ooh, who's coming towards Lucky in love? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae who is coming towards lucky in love? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae who is coming towards lucky in love? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come towards lucky? Who is coming towards lucky in love? Who is coming towards lucky in love? Who's coming towards lucky in love? Hmm. For some reason, they're all in the dark, but I always feel like when it's a love reading, it's because this is a brand new person. They haven't met you yet, so it's brand new. They don't know who you are. They don't know that you exist yet, but I feel like the universe is kind of pushing you or preparing the two of you. I feel like the universe is preparing this person to meet you. You know, I feel like you're probably already prepared to meet them. But, you know, the universe is working on them a little bit more. The King of Wands is someone who is very charming, passionate, confident in themselves, have big ideas, big dreams, big ego kind of thing, right? They love the attention. So this could easily be a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius, or have that somewhere in their chart. It does come with the Five of Cups in the dark. So I feel like this person has been healing and grieving. So maybe this person has been getting through a heartbreak, or maybe this is just past things in their past that is still kind of lingering in their energy now that they're trying to overcome. Like they're healing from it, they're working on it. The judgment is in the dark, so it could mean that, you know, the spirits are, or the universe is trying to connect the two of you together in a spiritual light, even though you haven't connected yet. The judgment in the dark could also kind of be like, um, the energy between the two of you haven't completed. So maybe the two of you were supposed to meet in a past life and that didn't work out, and now you're having a second chance to meet, especially with the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is kind of usually indicates like a soulmate energy. So I feel like that is what's coming towards you. But it's kind of like making sure the two of you are at the same place at the same time so you can have this interaction and meet up and follow the life plan that I feel like the two of you have not completed in a past life. You have the Emperor in the dark here. So I feel like there's not really a strong energy of how the two of you are going to meet right now. So yeah, so I don't know if it's a matter about being at the right place at the right time, kind of feeling that because it does come with the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is always about being careful what your next plans are moving forward in the future, you know? So if there's a place that you were invited to, but you don't really want to go, you feel like canceling. Sometimes it's not a good idea to cancel because maybe that's where you're going to meet this person. Or if there's somewhere you really want to go and you plan on going, then all of a sudden you have this feeling that you shouldn't be there and you should be somewhere else. And trust yourself on that. Trust your inner self to lead you where you need to be at the right time. And I feel like you'll meet this person. Let's see what is this person's love energy. The right path, right? Follow the right path, and that's about trusting your inner voice of what feels right for you and what doesn't. That is what I got. Love. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give love a message? What does love need to know right now in general? Oops, there's too many cards. I want to come out there. So there's a Knight of Pentacles. What does the love need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? What does love need to know right now in general? Ooh, what's going on with that? I feel like there's a heartbreak coming on. I don't know if it's from this Knight of Pentacles. Maybe this Knight of Pentacles is the butt cheek. I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, right. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like I don't know if it's just a matter of them being too slow or them being too greedy or too selfish in their energy, not really wanting to see things the way you do. That may cause some discouragement or Yeah. I feel like it's kind of like realizing something, or you may learn something from this person, even though it may be hard to hear or hard to deal with. I feel like you're going to move past it because you also have the Four of Wands. So, despite whatever's going on with this person, you are going to have success moving forward, right? The Four of Wands, being able to celebrate your success, being able to feel like you belong and happiness and that sort of fun stuff. The Ace of Pentacles, possibly a new beginning or a new opportunity, may be presented towards you. Maybe something small, but it does seem to have growth and potential. Maybe something unexpected may come your way as well. You have the Temperance in the Dark, so I feel like it's just a matter of keeping yourself balanced, moving forward with positivity and knowing what you can manage right now and what you can't. Let's see, what else does love need to know about this energy? What else does love need to know about this energy? The Three of Pentacles, some good collaboration. This could be a opportunity for work, to work with others, because I feel like, yeah, doing well. And now your Temperance is in the light as well. So there's going to be success out of this. You are going to find that balance, that peace and harmony type of energy coming your way. Feeling content. And that's what I want. Danny! This man named Nathaniel keeps insisting on wanting to do gym training, even though I said I wasn't looking to. Is he interested in more than training? Why is he being overly persistent? I don't know, because he wants your money? There's so many strange people that try to convince money. I get messages all the time that people want me to pay for them to do my readings. And when I ask them questions, they don't even know how to do a reading. Oh my goodness. Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Danny a message? What are Nathaniel's intentions? What are Nathaniel's intentions? Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are Nathaniel's intentions? You have the Chariot and the Light, so they are trying to take action towards you. The King of Swords, they feel like they're being honest with you when they do say they are wanting you to do gym training. So they're being honest, they are taking action towards you. The Six of Cups is in the dark, so I don't know if you've known this person for a while or what the connection is between the two of you. But with the Six of Cups in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of something that they can't let go of. Like they can't let go of wanting you to do the gym training thing, even though that you said you weren't interested. I feel like they're really focused or hyper focused on changing your mind for whatever reason. Um, the Five of Wands is in the dark too. Yeah, I feel like the Five of Wands is like more like your advice, like just, if that's not something you want to do, then don't do it. What advice can we give to Danny about dealing with this person? Yeah, the Four of Swords, I feel like it's just a matter of breaking the cycle kind of thing. Like if you're not interested in the gym, you're not interested. So I don't know if it's a matter of like, doing what he's doing, right? You start bugging him, like I don't want to go to the gym, but if you want to, go see a movie or go hang out, bar or whatever, I don't know where you hang out, but name something in public where you're willing to meet him. And see what he says with that. I have a feeling he will reject that, but give it a try to see what happens. You never know. He could be interested He does seem to want to take action with you. He does seem to be still telling you the truth. So, if you're interested in them at all, just say I'm not doing the gym, but if you want to meet up, somewhere in public, see what happens. That's what I got. You're welcome, Tammy. Anthony, thank you so much for your donation. What does my spirit guide, the Virgin Mary, think about me? I am a firm believer in. I'm not quite sure what that is, to be honest. Let's see. For Anthony, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Anthony a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Anthony a message, especially his spirit guide? Does Anthony's spirit guide want to come and give Anthony a message? You have the Ace of Cups. So I feel like you may be meeting a new connection soon, and that's what they want you to know, is be open to this new connection. For the Ace of Cups and the Light, I feel like there's new love, new healing coming through. So I don't know if it's like a new love, like a new interest for you, or like a new person who wants to come towards you in a romantic type of sense. You have the Temperance here, so I feel like there's a good balance. So your mind, heart, and soul is all aligned in well. I feel like there's also this energy of bringing in more peace and harmony into your life, moving forward in moderation. And I feel like your guides are trying to speak to you or give you some sort of signs in which direction to move towards. You have the 10 of Swords. So I don't know if some of this healing is something you've already been working on. The 10 of Swords in the dark is kind of like rising above and moving past all the past hurts in your past and being able to move forward. You have the Devil in the dark too, so I feel like you're learning on what things you can let go of, what things that are no longer serving you moving forward, like any of that toxic past energy, and just being content with moving forward. You have the Three of Cups here in the dark. So I also feel like they're trying to guide you with being more open to meeting new people. It seems to be a strong one, especially starting with the Ace of Cups. Let's see, what is going on here for the Three of Cups in the dark? The Emperor, yeah, that's right? The Emperor is like you're the one that has charge over your life and to know what is going on with that. You have the Justice card in the dark, so I feel like it's just a matter of figuring out what you feel is the right path for you, what one you think is the best route, as long as you are taking accountability and you are taking responsibility of your life moving forward. You have the Seven of Pentacles in the dark too. So I feel like there's this energy of, needing to nurture what you want, what progress you want to make long term, and kind of like figuring out what's frustrating you, what growth or potential could possibly be holding you back from moving forward. But that's what I got. The koala bala? Yeah. I know the koala bala too, but I don't follow that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm more Catholic. I read the Bible, but more in like a Catholic way. For Tammy, with the doctor's note I am sending, okay, for Tammy, is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or faith that will come to Tammy a message? Thank you. So, with the doctor's note, I'm sending a letter to HRT to explain why I need the time extension. What is important to include in the letter? What is important for Tammy to include in her letter? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is important for Tammy to include in the letter? For the Nine of Pentacles that came out first before even asking the question, I got through so compassionately. Oh, thank you, Nacho. For the Nine of Pentacles in the light, I feel like there's this energy of you being independent. Like, first off, before you write the letter, like, why are you writing the letter? Like, what does it really truly mean for you and your independence, your growth, your potential, whatever is the outcome of this? So, before thinking about them, think about you and what you want to gain out of this. You have the Eight of Pentacles in the light here, so I feel like there's also this energy of making decisions about why you're putting in the time to write the letter and why you need the time with evidence, right? I'm a strong advocate for autism. So to be an advocate for autism, you always, always, always have to show your evidence for every single thing, right? When you're talking to teachers, when you're talking to parents, when you're talking to doctors, you need to have your proof of evidence, right? So I kind of feel like that is what you need to put into that, right? What's your evidence? Not just a doctor's note, but what other evidence you have um, to make the right choice about them considering your extension. You have the Hierophant as well, so making sure you know your rights and all the legal aspects of it as well, right? You have to know your rights. Like being an autism advocate, you have to know your rights of what grounds you can push and which ones you can't. So that you don't get defeated, right? But that is what I got. So the Hierophant knowing what is what is a strong point. Guess what I go with that? For Diamond Girl, who will be my next partner coming in this year? Let's see, is there any spirit guides on the inside spirits, angels, or fae that want to come and give Diamond Girl a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Diamond Girl a message? What? Who will be Diamond Girl's next partner this year? Who will be Diamond Girl's next partner this year? Oh man. The way it's going right now, you're not going to have a lot of luck, Diamond Girl. I don't know what your energy is at right now, but yeah. I feel like you're going to be going through a transformation this year when it comes to partners because you have the Seven of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like you're going to realize the truth about who you are and who you want to attract towards yourself as a partner. So I feel like you're going to have this realization. You know, it may come with a lot of stress, it may come with a lot of worries, a lot of sleepless nights, but I feel like you will come with that realization of what you want to have in that equal relationship, partnership kind of thing. Like, what are you willing to put into it, and what do you expect in return to have that balance? You have the Five of Pentacles in the dark as well. So I feel like there's this energy of you making some positive changes and not really adapting to it, but kind of like figuring out what next steps you want to take to improve that energy. Because you also have the Four of Cups here in the light. So I feel like there's this energy of you breaking out of a cycle that you've been in already and like coming out of like on the other side and like a new cycle, a new beginning for you. and just having a realization of raising your standards and what you want to gain from that. What advice does Diamond Girl need to hear from this? What advice can we give to Diamond Girl with this advice? See. The Two of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna be stuck with some difficult decisions. Figure out what you want to bring with you forward and what you don't. Two of Pentacles in the dark too. So I feel like it's a matter of stop juggling, stop trying to like, okay, I can give in a little bit here and take a little bit less from there. No, you need to raise your standards for yourself. So, you can stand your guards a little bit more. You have the Nine of Wands in the dark. So, you don't have to be resilient. You don't have to keep being the one that's stronger and having that strength and overcome something that you don't want to overcome anymore. How can Diamond Girl gain her strength to perfect her next partner? How can Diamond Girl find her next partner? How can Diamond Girl find her next partner? It seems to be like healing from some old wounds seems to be coming through. The Queen of Wands is in the dark. So she's kind of like looking at your ego. Where is your ego at? Are you raising your ego in a positive way? And how are you changing the people that you're connecting with? Like the King of Cups in the dark is kind of attracting someone who is very private, very secretive, not very open with their intentions and their emotions. And so I feel like you're going to shift your perspective and finding someone who is open with you, being honest with you, not keeping secrets from you, and sees that what your worth is. I feel like that's a transformation you're going through right now, and I feel like that's going to open up a new line of potential partners for you. And that's what I got. Hi Lola. Hi Dwayne. Dr. Fizza, love reading for February 14th. What does Dr. Fizza need to know for Valentine's Day? In love. Is there Valentine's love coming towards Dr. Fizza? Rain spirit guides, ancestors, Fae. What love is coming towards Dr. Fizza on Valentine's Day? Ooh, you got magic. Was there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or Fae? I want to come and give Dr. Fizza a message about love coming in on February 14th of Valentine's Day. I am also doing readings tomorrow for Friday the 13th. I'm excited. Something's coming in for you, Dr. Fizza. Look at that, right? Magic is happening. The Knight of Wands is on his way and ready to express his emotions towards you too. Like his cup is overflowing right now of emotions. I mean, it's a fish right now, but it's gonna turn into emotions. Give him time. It's not Saturday yet, right? I feel like whatever cycle the two of you is just beginning. It's not something that has been completed. So I feel like this may be a new person. I feel there may be some quick, fast-paced changes that may come on suddenly because I feel like he's going to be in a rush to see if you want to connect and communicate or meet up or whatever that is, and they're ready with their heart on their sleeve kind of thing. What is this romance coming towards Dr. Fizza? Yes, I feel like it's a brand new love. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm not sure, but I feel like it is. What is the love energy here? What is the love energy here? Proposal. So I feel like the proposal is them asking you on a date for Valentine's Day, right? It says an offer proposal in the near future that comes as a surprise. I feel like that's going to be on Valentine's Day. Voids. It says avoid rushing to fulfill voids with love. Seek inner fulfillment first. So yeah, make sure that you feel like you can trust this person. If it's a brand new person, make sure you meet them in public. So you get to know them, but they do seem to be wanting to come towards you with a big heart on their sleeve. You're welcome, Dr. Fizza. Koala! Will sewing clothes be an easy and successful project for Koala? Let's see, is there any spirits, guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will sewing clothes be an easy and successful project for Koala? Will sewing be an easy and successful project for Koala? Will forging companies agree to partner with Koala? Will forging companies agree to partner with Koala? For an exchange for a percentage, 10%. Will the foreign companies agree for 10%? Will they agree to an exchange of 10%? I feel like sewing clothes, it won't be easy and it may not be as successful as you're wanting it to be because the King of Swords is in the dark, right? So I feel like, it may take more work than you're wanting. I feel like it'll take a lot of planning and um, being business savvy kind of thing on your end. You may feel disappointed with the results. I don't know. But you have the Three of Swords there. You have the Ace of Wands too. So there may be a slow beginning to that success. But for the foreign companies to agree to be your partner is a yes, right? The Knight of Wands is like, yes, they will take action to be partners with you. The cycle will start. The cycle's not completed, but you'll begin a cycle with them. There's a lot of strength there. Will they accept the 10%? Is a no because of the Eight of Cups being in the light, but there is the Nine of Cups, so there may be room to negotiate. I'm not quite sure what you could negotiate with the companies, but it does seem to be a room there to negotiate. What else can Koala know about this? The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like it'll be a hard thing for you to commit to for some reason. It all depends how you can balance things out to make it work for you and what kind of things you can negotiate, it seems. That's what I got. Matthew. Lacey's current feelings for Matthew. Let's see. Lacey's current feelings for Matthew. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are Lacey's current feelings for Matthew? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are Lacey's current feelings for Matthew? You have the Knight of Swords in the dark. So I feel like Lacey is a little bit unsure what kind of knight you are, She's having you in the dark here. I feel like she is wondering if you're reckless or if you take your time and figure things out slowly or if you're trying to rush it too much. I don't know. I feel like her being the Queen of Wands here, she does have a lot of passion. She is very smart and blunt about what she says, what she does, kind of thing. The Queen of Pentacles, I feel like she's also not one to slow down. She may be on the go, on the rush too. She may think she wants to slow things down. She may try to slow things down, but I feel like that's not her normal character. For the Hangman, in the light, I feel like she's kind of like waiting and watching to see what your thoughts and feelings are first before she decides what her thoughts and feelings are towards you, because I feel like her guards are up right now. What does Matthew need to know about Lacey? What exactly does Matthew need to know about Lacey? The Ten of Pentacles. I feel like she does want someone who is grounded, someone who wants something long term, that's stable. Two of Pentacles, she's trying to figure you out still. The Two of Swords, she has this trouble making up her mind. If she likes you, doesn't like you, she's kind of going back and forth on that. So I feel like she's at where you're at, Matthew, with wondering what your current feelings are towards her. Or how honest those feelings are if you express them to her already. That's what I got. Firebird! Let's see for Firebird. What Scorpio's thoughts with Firebird's recent message? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is going on with Scorpio's thoughts with Firebird's recent message? The Two of Pentacles. I feel like they're kind of still up and down with what their thoughts are. I feel like they haven't quite figured that out yet. The Four of Wands. I feel like they were happy about whatever you said. Not quite sure what that was about. Four of Wands. Happy energy, right? I feel like they like that you're still interested in them. I feel like that is what they really like the most. The Knight of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like they're not really going to take any action towards you right now. What will his intention? His intention is not to take any action right now. His Knight of Wands is in the dark. The Five of Pentacles is in the dark too. So I feel like whatever it is, he's kind of like processing or like still thinking about the message, thinking about what they want to say to you and that sort of thing, but they haven't quite decided on anything yet. What else does Firebird need to know about this? The High Priestess. Trust your intuition. Whatever your gut feeling is telling you, trust that to be true, right? The Ace of Cups is in the dark. Yeah, they may not know where their emotions are at. Maybe they're holding back on their emotions. I do feel like overall the Scorpio is feeling like an emotional burnout kind of thing. Like they're just done feeling emotions right now, it seems. But and that's what I got. Philia! What is the dominant energy of Aries feeling towards me? Does he secretly wish he could spend Valentine's Day with Philia? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come to give Philia a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Philia a message? What does Eric the Aries feeling towards Philia? Does Eric secretly wish to spend Valentine's Day with Philia? Let's see, what does Philia need to know about Eric? So the Ace of Swords, I feel like Eric does think about you, does have good, honest thoughts about you. The Eight of Cups is in the dark, so they're not really moving towards you in any way. They're just kind of figuring things out. I feel like Eric has some unresolved issues that they're kind of dealing with. So I don't know if that's between you and them or if it's about them and something else. I also feel like they have a little bit of fear of change or fear of what their next moves are. Yeah, you kind of feel that. For the magician in the dark, I feel like they're not very confident in themselves with making the right decision moving forward either. I feel like they do wish to spend Valentine's Day with you though, the Three of Wands. I feel like they can see themselves with you in the future kind of thing. But you know, what you need to know about them is that they're having a difficult decision of knowing what to do next. But you know, their mind, heart, and soul seems to be connected to you. They're thinking about you. They do have positive feelings towards you. They're just not quite sure what to do with it and how to move forward. But that is what I got. Probably your situation, yeah. Yeah, I feel like they don't know what to do about that. Maria, hello. Demo reading for Maria. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Maria a message? What does Maria need to know right now? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Maria need to know right now? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Maria need to know right now? You have the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's going to be a new opportunity. So I don't know if it's going to be a new unexpected money coming your way, or a new unexpected opportunity may present itself towards you, or someone may just give you a lending hand in some area. But you have the King of Cups in the dark. So I feel like there's someone coming in your energy who may be a little bit imbalanced in their emotions. Maybe someone who maybe they're moody or just in a bad mood, but I feel like their energy may affect your energy for some reason. You also have the Temperance and the Light, so I feel like your mind, heart, and soul overall is in alignment and is good. So I feel like when you're dealing with this King of Cups here, it's kind of like, you know, trying to balance out the energy a little bit by not feeding into them if they're having a bad day, or you know, I feel like they may try to start a conflict with you, or they may not agree with you, or, you know, may cause some sort of argument, I feel. I think if it's not between you and them, it may be between them and someone else, and you may get caught in the middle. So I feel like it's just a matter of you staying calm, cool, collective kind of thing, and not allowing it to affect your energy moving forward or through whatever that is for you. You have the Nine of Wands, so I do feel the sense of you feeling exhausted, but you're going to keep going anyways. I feel like it's important for you to defend yourself or protect yourself in any way that you can. What else does Maria need to know about this energy? So I don't know if it's a matter of like someone offering you like a job or something, and then other people are jealous and wanting to compete for that position, or trying to persuade you not to take this position because they want it. Let's see, what exactly is this energy about? Yeah. I feel like something good's gonna happen towards you, and someone else is gonna be very jealous, very competitive for it, very, you know. Yeah, but you have the Ten of Swords in the dark, so you're gonna rise above. You're gonna come out better in the end with whatever the choices this is. I feel like it's a matter of you choosing. If that's what you want to do, then do it. Don't let them change your mind about it because they're just jealous, right? Yeah, I feel like they may not have anything good to say to you about it. Yeah, the King of Cups in the dark twice. So, you know, they may be a little bit manipulative in their energy, you know? That's what I got. Sophia, did Amin think I was pretty when he saw me at the university? Let's see for Sophia. There any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sophia a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sophia a message? Did Amin think that Sophia was pretty when they saw Sophia at the university? I say yes, but I feel like he's trying to deny it because he sees you as the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is someone who is very sexy, very vibrant, very sensual in their energy. So I feel like he's very much trying to deny it, but yeah, he sees you as the Queen of Wands. That hot, fiery queen that she is. I feel like he's even laying in bed thinking about it. Like he's still thinking about it now. And it kind of feels like he should have taken an opportunity of some sorts towards you, but he didn't, and he has some regrets about that now. He cut you off a month ago. Okay, yeah. I feel like he has some regrets here with the Ten of Cups and the Three of Wands in the dark. I feel like he really regrets not making future plans with you the way he wanted. Did he go to the university to see Sophia, the magician? I feel like that wasn't his original plans, but that's probably why he has regrets now. That wasn't his original plans, was to see you, apparently. Um, I feel like he has regrets from not making future plans with you, like not making plans with you again. Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know. For Nacho, let's see for Nacho. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nacho a message? I am in no contact with someone, and their energy is coming up like they are sitting with me all day, every day. What is up with that? Oh my goodness, Nacho. Let's see for Nacho. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nacho a message? What is going on with this person's energy towards Nacho? Oh my goodness, they're dreaming about you is the problem. They're thinking about you, they're dreaming about you, the Nine of Cups. They are definitely dreaming about you. They're up all night thinking about you. Right, I feel like this, yeah. They're dreaming about you, they can't stop thinking about you, they're staying up all night, they can't sleep because they keep thinking about you. You have some dreams too? Yeah. I feel like they can't work. They keep getting distracted because they keep thinking about you. Like they can't move forward. They just can't move past anything because they can't stop thinking about you. So if they're thinking about you and you're thinking about them, like one of you have to break this cycle. Because I feel on their end it's like really bad. They can't do anything. I guess on your end too, if you feel like they're sitting beside you all day, yeah. One of you gotta break the cycle. I said the fly. Yeah. um, but they lack the courage for a real conversation. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Um, let's see, will they communicate with Nacho? Will they communicate with Nacho? The Wheel of Fortune is yes, they're just waiting for the right timing. They don't know when's the right timing to communicate with you. Or maybe they're just talking up a storm. Oh man. Yeah, they're not very confident in themselves, but they're waiting for the right timing to talk to you with the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. Maybe you're gonna have to talk to them first to break the cycle. I don't know, but that's what I got. Tammy, how will my meeting with NM go tomorrow? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How will Tammy's meeting with NM go tomorrow? How will the meeting with NM go tomorrow? Secret message from the universe is the Knight of Wands. I feel like you will take action, or the meeting at NM will take action. You do have the Five of Pentacles in the dark, though, so that's a good energy. The positive changes are going to happen there. The Chariot moving forward, there's going to be challenges and roadblocks and obstacles, It's moving forward with a positive light, but with all the challenges that come along with it. The Three of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to work things out with someone, make some future plans, or see the future more clearly. Nostalgia, something from the past may come back up, but overall it seems very positive. So that is good. It's like a positive meeting tomorrow. So stay positive. Be prepared for this meeting tomorrow. That's what I got. Spirit guides, ancestors, Fae. I want to come and give Dwayne a message. Very spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or Fae. I want to come and give Dwayne a message. Will Dwayne and Chandra, a girl I know, meet up and get serious? We've been talking on and off for a while. Let's see for Dwayne. Dwayne, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or Fae. I want to come and give Dwayne a message about Chandra. Will Chandra and Dwayne meet up and get serious? Ooh, it's looking good. It's looking good. Look at that, Dwayne. Oh man, yeah, the High Priestess. I feel like this is like a spiritual connection. Like this is meant to be, right? The High Priestess. You have the sun, so there's a lot of positive vibes with that, right? A lot of success, a lot of happy energy coming through. The Page of Wands, I feel like you may be a little bit hesitant for some reason, all right? With the Page of Wands in the dark, I feel like you're not quite sure if you can see the two of you together moving forward. But there's the Hangman, so I feel like she may come and change your mind on that. Because the Lovers is in the light too, so I feel the sense of love, romance, passion coming your way. She's saying soulmates? Yeah, I believe it. With the High Priestess, she came out first. So this is like a spiritual connection. Maybe the two of you have been together in a past life. What does Dwayne need to know about this energy with Chandra? Yeah. I feel like, I feel like Chandra may have been waiting for you for a long time. There is a Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is like a dream come true kind of energy. And the Lovers, I feel like she's been waiting. Like she hasn't had a good relationship because they haven't been you. Yeah, our chariot's at a pause. So yeah, I feel like she does want a connection with you. I feel like her soul kind of remembers you. Yeah, that's what I got. Will Dwayne and Chandra be together soon? I feel like yeah. It's like how strong that came out. I can't see why you can't be together. I feel like yeah, I feel like the two of you need to somehow make it happen. I don't know if the two of you can meet each other halfway or what's going on with that, but you guys need to make it happen. The Hierophant said so. Not me, the Hierophant said so. So Butterfly, career reading for Butterfly. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Butterfly a message. What does Butterfly need to know about career? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Butterfly a message about career? Ooh, you have the Eight of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of lack of focus or scattered energy, like just kind of like, oh, I'm not quite sure where your career is at or where it's going or where it's headed. So I feel like there's a lot of different energies trying to come through. You have the Six of Swords in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of feeling like you're stuck, like you don't know if you can leave your situation to a new career, a new job, or whatever this is for you. Because I just feel this sense of being stuck and not sure which direction to go into with career. I can feel that. You have the strength card here, so I feel like it's a matter of listening to your inner strength, your inner wisdom. You know yourself of what you can manage, what you can't. I feel like it's a matter of communicating, right? Maybe networking, talking to people to see what they think, or if they know someone who knows someone who may be able to help you with your career, may give you some emotional support with that. Because you have the Eight of Wands in the dark. So I feel like there may be some delays or slow progress with this, but I feel like it's something that's trying to come through. Let's just see. What does Butterfly need to know about career? What does Butterfly need to know with her career with this energy? You have the Ace of Wands. So yeah, I can feel a new spark, a new beginning, and it does start with you having a spark of possibilities come your way, but also creating that spark of possibilities by setting your intentions and initiating what you wanted to come out of this. Yeah, the hair functions dark, so I feel like it's kind of like breaking a cycle, starting something new and seeing what happens with that. You have the Five of Swords in the dark, so it's a matter of making some positive changes moving forward, resolving with any issues you may have had, and seeing how it's gonna go from there. That's what I thought. Grandma, hello, Grandma. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Grandma a message? What are Nicole's current feelings and next actions towards Grandma? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Come and give Grandma a message. What are Nicole's current feelings and next actions towards Grandma? You have the Seven of Pentacles in the light. So I feel like Nicole cares about you a lot, values the friendship or the connection between the two of you. I feel like she is very nurturing towards you or appreciates how nurturing you are towards her. There is a King of Cups in the dark, so I feel like Nicole is holding back on her feelings and not really overly showing her feelings too much. I feel like Nicole also kind of struggles with some trust issues for some reason. There is the High Priestess, so I feel it's important for you to trust your intuition. Whatever you're feeling, whatever your suspicions are, Nicole, I feel like you're right. Like, you know Nicole more than anyone, probably. There is a Ten of Swords in the dark, so I feel like Nicole is putting the past behind her and trying to rise above, wanting to put herself in a better position, kind of thing, moving forward. And I feel like she may appreciate more one-on-one communication with you rather than like going out and hanging out with a bunch of other people. Let's just see. What does Grandma need to know about this energy? What does Grandma need to know about this energy? Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like she has a new perspective of the two of you, or good feelings, or good. I mean, good feelings and good thoughts too, but like new thoughts and new feelings as well. The Justice. I feel like she's trying to figure out what is the best thing to do moving forward, what her next moves are. I feel like she feels like she can take responsibility or accountability for something. But that's what I got. She seems very positive towards you right now. I feel like she's a little bit unsure of what her next actions are, but I feel like her next actions would be to spend one-on-one time with you. That is what I got. Hi, Jeanette. Welcome. Moonbeam says you're on the lounge still. For Cat Goddess. Will the person on Cat Goddess's mind forgive Cat Goddess and try to be more understanding and see my point of view in things? Let's see for Cat Goddess. Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Cat Goddess a message? Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Cat Goddess a message? The person on your mind, I feel like with the Knight of Swords in the dark, I feel like the person on your mind is holding back on their emotions. And I feel like they're not really going to forgive you right now. I feel like they're not seeing things from your point of view at all, right? And I feel like they're kind of like wanting to end the connection between the two of you for some reason. The death card here, they just want it to stop. They just don't want to talk about it or think about whatever the disagreement or misunderstanding is. Yeah, they don't want to, like, they don't have any feelings about it. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to deal with it. So no, that sucks, but yeah, they really don't want to deal with it or talk about it at all. That is what I got. Andrea, who's coming towards Andrea in love on Valentine's Day? Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Who is coming towards Andrea on Valentine's Day in love and romance and passion? Who's coming towards Andrea on Valentine's Day? Oh man. I feel like somebody is thinking about communicating with you. I don't know who this person is. I feel like they keep going back and forth. Should I call Andrea or not? Should I text Andrea or not? Because there's a Page of Swords in the dark. So I feel like this person is kind of like stuck. Like, what do I do? Where do I move forward with? Like, I feel like they're nervous. They don't know how you feel about them. The Seven of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like they're not quite sure if there's any potential between the two of you, but they're thinking of communicating with you with the Page of Pentacles. I feel like they might. I feel like they may want to start where they finish. Like, I feel like you know who this person is, because I feel like they want to start some or finish something that the two of you started. So I don't know if you started a conversation or started a relationship and it didn't go anywhere or what. Because I feel like they're not quite sure what they should do about their feelings towards you. They're kind of like stuck on that. Because I feel like they definitely have feelings towards you. You have the Two of Cups here, but they're unsure if there's an imbalance between the two of you or not. I feel like they do feel like there's an imbalance. But I feel like they're hoping to turn the Two of Cups back into the light and have a good connection again, right? The Two of Cups is usually soulmate energy of, the two of you having a union together, love and romance kind of thing. Um, what is the potential of this person towards Andrea? What is the potential of this person towards Andrea? Queen of Swords, right? They value your honesty. They have a lot of respect for you. They see that you have high standards for yourself, and I feel like they appreciate that. The Nine of Pentacles are not quite sure how to take their next steps towards you or what intentions they should set next. But that's what I got. Aldana, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Aldana a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Aldana a message? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Aldana a message? You have the King of Pentacles and the Dark. For the King of Pentacles in the Dark, I feel like this is kind of like work or business kind of energy, right? King of Pentacles, I just feel this energy of you focusing on building a sense of stability. So I don't know if it's like in your career or your finances or what this is. Because I feel like you're going to be more ambitious, more proactive kind of energy. Um, because I feel like you're going to come to terms with making a decision about what your future plans are moving forward, right? The Two of Wands here. I just feel the sense of you determining which path is the best for you to take because I feel like you have a wider vision now and like contemplating what your next moves are. I don't know if you've been communicating with someone or someone's going to communicate with you and give you some sort of offer and some sort of incentive or information about something where you're gonna have to choose which one you want to do, how you're gonna move forward with it. I feel like it might be blindsided. I feel like you may not expect it, but you're expecting it now, right? Because I'm telling you, so you won't be too blinded by it. But whatever it is, I feel like it's a matter of taking your time, thinking seriously about it, seeing how um how much time and energy you can nurture it, how much time and energy you have to make this grow to turn into the light, right? Because I feel like in the dark, you may feel you may not have time, it may be too slow, like you won't get the results fast enough, or whatever that is. It's kind of like for you to decide of what you want to do with that. Let's clarify. What is this for Aldana? And it seems like a business thing. I feel like if this is love and romance, it could be the same thing, right? If someone's trying to come towards you in romance, trying to make you decide if this person is worth keeping long term, or if you see potential with them in the future, them telling you what their next plans are, their next desires. I feel like this person's not really open to expressing their emotions, though, if that is what this is. The Two of Swords being in the dark too, I feel like, they may not have a lot of ideas. They may not be too good at expressing themselves, if that's what that is, or how to make the relationship between the two of you grow, if it's a relationship. But I feel like it's more about a work or career kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe it's two in one. I don't know. There is the stars. So it's kind of like, what are your visions? What are your aspirations moving forward? Kind of like, this card is about making a vision board. But the judgment here. Your career is calling you, it seems. Following your calling with career. Maybe a fresh new start, maybe on the table for you, or a second chance on something. And the Seven of Pentacles. Waiting for that results could be a possibility as well, to see what happens. But that is when I go on. I feel like if you're waiting for results, you're gonna get some good news on that. Hello, Escanorum. Hello, Escanorum. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but hi, welcome. I don't have much time left for readings, but you can try to join the list if you like. It's exclamation mark join, no space in between, followed by your question. Nightbot is just a program, not a person. It just chooses people at random to be put on the list. So I don't know if they'll pick you or not. Escanor? Okay, Escanor. Hello. Nor. Welcome. I am live every Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So yeah, I'm only here for a little bit longer. Is there, for Nor, is teaching Slim good for me or should I refuse? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to come and give Nor a message? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nor a message? Is teaching Slim good for Nor? Is teaching Slim good for Nor? I feel like you don't have a lot of faith in it. I feel like if you don't like it, you don't believe in it, your heart won't be in it. But it does seem to be something that's going to be positive for you with the sun here. I feel like you'll have success with it. I feel like it'll be a positive thing. I feel like you will. There's potential of you becoming in sync with it, kind of thing. You have the King of Wands in the light, so I feel like it would be a good action for you to take. King of Wands too, I just feel the sense of you being charming with it, boosting your confidence with it. It may be something that can give you some potential steady work. I don't know. This just seems to be it, but I feel like your heart isn't quite in it though. But you know, if there's potential, sometimes, you know, I don't know. The Queen of Pentacles is in the light too, so I feel like it's just a matter of trusting your intuition of how you're feeling about it. Maybe look into more information about it. Look into more resources about it. See what's what. Make sure it's legit. That you trust the process of teaching Slim. I'm not quite sure what teaching Slim is, but what advice can we give to Nor about this? The King of Wands again. The cards say take action, but I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is saying like be responsible. Make sure you know what you're getting into. That's not some sort of scam or anything. The Knight of Wands is in the dark too, so you know, take action, but also be cautious. You know, if it's not something you can commit to, then consider that as well. That is what I got. Prize! What does Prize need to know in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and or fae that want to come and give Prize a message? What does Prize need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and or fae that want to come and give Prize a message? You have the Lovers. I feel like the love and romance and passion is coming towards you. I don't know if you're feeling it or not, but I feel like you're at a crossroads with deciding what relationships are important for you right now, which ones, you know, deserves your heart kind of thing. Because I just feel the sense of um trying to figure out your partnerships, you're trying to figure out your connections and where that is going from moving forward, right? Because I just feel like there's this energy of not quite sure what is next for the Seven of Pentacles. Kind of like, do you want to nurture this? I don't know if you're waiting to hear from someone in love or what, but I just feel like there is potential. Maybe slow potential or slow progress, but it seems to be something that wants to come through with this love energy. There is the Four of Cups in the dark. So I don't know if someone's been trying to get your attention, you're not noticing, or if it's just a matter of, um, you know, someone having new thoughts or you having some new thoughts about someone that you didn't before and seeing what's what. I don't know. I feel like there's a lack of communication or a lack of communication about the romantic side of things with the Page of Wands here in the dark. But I feel like there's potential moving forward with it. You know, there may be some hard times the two of you have had in the past, but I feel like there's potential moving on from them if you open that door of communication, talking through whatever issues the two of you have. I feel like you know who this person is. Not sure if you're in a relationship or not, but let's see. What is the love energy that's trying to come through here? Attraction. What is the love energy here that's trying to come through? Proposal. So attraction. Says you are attracting the right person at the right time to your life right now. And this one says an offer of proposals in the near future that comes as a surprise. So I don't know if someone's trying to ask you out or what's going on with that. Twin flame energy. Trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. Seems like romance is out. Cupid has his arrow out for sure. Men, hello. What are A's current thoughts and feelings for men? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give men a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give men a message? What are A's current thoughts and feelings for men? Ace of Pentacles. I feel like A's current thoughts that there is potential or with growth with you, right? I feel like they see you as a good opportunity to connect with, to get to know, to I feel like they're not quite sure what their feelings are, but I feel like they feel like there's a love between the two of you with the Lovers card here. The Chariot, I feel like they're not quite sure what their next intentions are or where the two of you are going from here. They're kind of like at a pause, but they're trying to figure out if there's a future potential between the two of you. Your Two of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like they're a little bit indecision. I feel like A wants to play safe because I feel like there's a little bit of hesitation of fearing the unknown kind of thing. And I feel like they don't want to stir any conflict between the two of you. They want to keep the peace. But I also feel like they may be worried about other people's opinions or what other people may think or say about the two of you, I guess. What else does the man need to know about A's current thoughts and feelings? What does men need to know about A's current thoughts and feelings? The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like A does want to take action towards you. The Eight of Pentacles. They want to go slow and steady. They don't want to rush into anything, though. They want to be sure. So I feel like there's a little bit of hesitation of not quite sure what to do next. I feel like their energy may be scattered. I don't know if they rush in and then pull out, rush in and pull out because they're a little bit unsure of where this connection is headed. But that is what I got. They do have good thoughts and feelings towards you, but they seem really nervous. Hi, Hannah. Welcome. Sean, general reading for Sean. What does Sean need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sean a message? What does Sean need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sean a message? Ooh. Your secret message from the universe is the Eight of Swords in the dark. So I feel like the universe says, hey, Sean, unrestrict yourself. There's nothing holding you back. You have that full potential. You can unleash yourself, right? I feel that for you. I feel like for the Eight of Swords, I want to say the Seven of Swords, because I feel this energy of you picking up more responsibilities or more weight on you than you need to. Before the Eight of Swords in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of you coming into your power, right? Feeling happier, breaking free from anything that was holding you back. The Page of Cups, I feel like you may not know where your emotions are right now. May feel like you're at a creative block of some sorts. Yeah, the Empress in the dark too. So I feel like there's this energy of not feeling as grounded as you normally would. Um, yeah, for the Empress too, I just feel like there's this energy there's an imbalance going on. I don't know if you feel like someone is causing some drama around you, or again, that strong creative block seems to be coming through. Whatever it is, I feel like it's just a matter of taking a leap of faith, giving it a chance, seeing what happens. Because with the Fool here, I feel like you're going to be facing some new beginnings, even though these new beginnings may have an unknown, it's maybe like taking a leap of faith into the unknown, into the void of some sorts. But it does seem to come with a positive light here with the Sun. I feel like it's time to get yourself out a little bit more and less in a hermit phase kind of thing. What does Sean need to know about this energy? What does Sean need to know about this energy moving forward? Because I feel like you're not alone. I feel like you can seek support if you wanted to. The Lovers. Ooh, I was kind of wondering if this was a love connection trying to come through. If someone's trying to take a chance with you. The Emperor's in the dark, though. They may be a little bit hesitant of not knowing if you're available or not. The Seven of Pentacles in the dark, too. So they're not sure if they could come towards you in love or not. Like, they don't know if can they nurture you. Like, can they express themselves towards you? Or would you turn off the light on them and push them away kind of thing? So this could also be someone trying to express their emotions towards you, but unsure if you would accept them. Love's in the air, right? It's February. Everyone wants the animals, the humans, all the beings. Janet, hello, welcome. Is Steven the one for me? Is Steven the one for Janet? Journey Spirit, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Fae. Is Steven the one for Jeanette? Journey Spirit, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Fae. Is Steven the one for Jeanette? Ooh, you have the Lovers. The Lovers is in the dark. Oh, man. The Lovers in the dark is just kind of like at a crossroads, like trying to make a decision if Steven's the one for you or not. And I feel like the universe hasn't made up its mind on that one either, right? The Lovers being the dark is like, is Steven for you? Is he not? I feel like Steven has a lot of sexual attraction towards you. Like, I feel like the intimacy side of things is good or would be good kind of thing. The Ace of Wands, I don't know if the two of you are like opposites. Sometimes opposites attract if your minds are both in different directions. But I feel like it's a matter of getting that sense of clarity and focus on both of you and Steven having an honest conversation about the two of you and what your future goals and plans are being together, besides the intimacy, right? I have no doubt the intimacy is good here. For the Eight of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like there's a lot the two of you still need to learn about each other. I feel like there's been a little bit of scattered energy instead of a focused direction of where this can go. The Queen of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like maybe you're not feeling it as much as maybe Steven is. I'm not sure. Let's see what advice we have for Jeanette about Steven being the one for her. The Two of Pentacles, yeah, kind of ups and downs between the two of you, it seems. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles is like it needs a lot more work before it can have the Ten of Cups energy, right? The Ten of Cups is all rainbows and sunshines, everything is going great. But the Ten of Pentacles says that there's potential, but it will take a lot more work for the two of you to connect in like a more loving, romantic way. That is what I got. So Steven has potential, but it will take work to see where it's headed. What exactly is the love energy that's trying to come through? What is potential love energy that's trying to come through here? The right path. So you are on the right path. It says love is a beautiful journey. You're on the right path. But it will take some more work, some more communication, some more things together. That's what I got though. I'll see you next week, Bernard. I guess you didn't make it on the list, Bernard. I'll see you next week. I'm going to be on tomorrow earlier. Tomorrow I'm going to be on at noon. For Mike, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae that want to come and give Mike a message? How many jobs will I get to pay my... How many jobs will I get to pay my rent? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Not Bernard, sorry. I have Bernard in my energy now. You're welcome, Jeanette. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae? How many jobs will Mike get to pay the rent? Death card. I feel like there's resisting making changes. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that one can give Mike a message? How many jobs will Mike get to pay the rent? How many jobs will Mike get to pay the rent? Maybe 7? That seems to be an energy that's coming through. That's what I thought in my mind before I pulled the 7 of Cups out too. I feel like there's some changes or potential changes that you can make that may help you as well, Mike. You have the Page of Wands. I feel like it's a matter of talking to the right person at the right time, doing some networking, talking to someone who knows someone that may be able to give you some more jobs. You have the 7 of Cups too, so I feel like you have options, but I feel like it's a matter of being realistic with your options. Restore that sense of focus, figuring things out, not rushing into something, having a sense of clarity seems to be the way to go. Like slow down, think, make up a plan, talk to people. You have the King of Wands in the dark too, so I feel like it's a matter of not acting on impulse. Don't take the first job that comes your way. Think about it, plan it out so that you have that good success, right? 10 of Cups, I feel like you're going to be able to figure out how to pay your rent, but it's a matter of thinking smart, thinking realistic, not acting on impulse, and making the right choices moving forward, talking to the right people. But that's what I got. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you everyone. I will be back. I'll be back tomorrow, but tomorrow's only for paid readings. But I will be back for free readings on Sunday. So I hope you all have a great weekend. But yeah, more free readings on Sunday, free readings on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday too. But yeah, Mondays is Members Monday if there's any members in the chat. I'll see you all next time. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great weekend. Bye, everyone. Good night. See you all next time.